used to put the eggs in and ship the eggs up, I imagine, to Casper, where the eggs went.
So he sold the eggs?
Yeah, would have sold eggs.
From the hen house here?
From the hen house, and they would have went to Casper.
Yeah. Now, did you ever see any of these old motorcycles?
No. No, I never saw any of the old motorcycles.
Now, is that the ranch right there?
It don't look like it.
Okay.
No, that don't look familiar. This does here.
Yeah.
This does here, and that's because before they got the windmill, I think they had a hand pump on the well. And when they hooked the windmill up, they hooked it up to that rod there, and it still had the equipment there that you could put the handle on the pump and pump it by hand.
Oh, okay. So it had a backup handle pump.
Yeah. Because that's the only water he had for his stock.
Yeah.
It's come from that well. Occasionally, there was a swale down below his cabin there that would collect water sometimes in the spring.
That's from the baseball days.
Yeah, that was when he played baseball.
Yeah. That was before you met him probably, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was many years before I met him. None of this, because there were a lot of people lived out there, and that was, but by the time I got there, why, it was just occasionally somebody, not very good. They were scattered pretty far and few between.
Now these are old receipts from the Bright Spot.
Yeah, the Bright Spot was...
You probably went there, didn't you?
Yeah, we went to the Bright Spot. That was over at Highland. We'd go there.
So this are his receipts where he had, a couple loaves of bread for 28 cents and
canned milk,
gas and fruit juice and.
Yeah.
But on the back of these receipts is where he would write his various Bible verses and different things like that.
Yeah, I think he told me he read the Bible through completely 3 times.
Wow.
And he had a religious nature. Of course, by the time I met him, then he couldn't see.
His eyesight was bad?
Yeah, his eyesight was bad. He could, in fact, before he passed away, if he to pay his bills and stuff, I'd write the checks out, and then he'd sign them.
Oh, wow.
And after he'd signed, I'd show him where to sign, and after he'd sign them, he'd ask me if it was legible, if he could tell if it was his signature.
Wow.
Yeah. He didn't want anybody to know.
Yeah.
I was probably the only one that knew that he couldn't see.
Oh, wow.
He could see things, objects at a distance.
Yeah.
Because it was at least a quarter of a mile, I guess, where I drove by on the road for the cabin. And if he needed something or wanted my attention, needed to go to town or something, why, when I'd drive past on the road, why, he'd come out and wave to me, and then know that sometime after I got my work done, I needed to go by and
check on
him. And we'd, about once a month, to start with, we'd go to, he liked to go to Manita and get a hamburger and a piece of pie.
Yeah.
That was his favorite thing.
What kind of pie? What kind of pie?
Well, I can't remember. It was whatever they had.
Yeah.
But apple, it seemed like apple was the most prominent. And he always bought 2 cigars. Now, if we'd gone 2 weeks, we got 2 cigars. If we went a month, we got 2 cigars. It didn't matter. It was always 2. And then the next time, then we would go to Highland to the Bright Spot, because that's where he got his mail.
Okay.
So he only get his mail about once every month or every other month. We'd go there and get the mail. Didn't have junk mail though. then as much as you do now.
No, most of what he did.
Yeah. But,
when we went to the museum there in Riverton, that's where I took these photos of these. These are old census records.
oh, yeah.
So we have Walter here, he's a hired hand.
Mm-hmm.
That, I believe, that was probably in Nebraska. But then over here.
No. No, that was 1928, wasn't it?
Let's see.
Yeah, 28.
January 1, 30? No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe he was.
Yeah, 'cause what's this? What's this date here? Walter, is it 11?
Oh, 28 years old, aged.
Well, he would have been in. This would have been in Wyoming then.
Okay.
Hired hand, and he'd have been in Wyoming because he worked part-time on the railroad too.
In Wyoming?
And, yeah, when he was there.
This is where he had a value of the property of $150. That's where he was a hired hand, but that was, I think, the cost of the lumber to build his shack.
Yeah, because I think you have a
receipt
for the, and it said on the number,
yeah,
material for the cabin.
yeah. So then there was the article that appeared. Did you see this when it came out?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Wind Ranch. Windy Ranch, yeah. Now all of this, I understand there was a friend of mine stopped by to see me a couple of years ago or so, and he said all this has been dozed down. They dozed everything out.
Right.
So that they didn't have the Clear Creek Cattle Company bought the ranch, but they were supposed to maintain the graveside.
Right, I need to get back there to check it, but I'll have to check with them before I arrive, because when we got there were all these signs with bullet holes on them and stuff saying no trespassing.
Well, at any time you put up a sign in this, in Wyoming or this part of the country, couldn't have bullet holes.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, that's a great sport to drive by and shoot holes in things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that isn't anything to worry about. It just people got too much time on their hands.
Yeah. But that's the addition there.
Yeah,
you
can see in that other photos the old front part, and then this addition was put on, and there's no door between them.
Yeah, except
for back here. Door back here and none in front, and door back here, and this was a shop in here.
Yeah.
Kind of a shop area.
And then we had the service, and this is you, right?
Yeah, that's me there.
Yeah.
We had the service, and I don't know most of these other people because these the VFW performed the service there that day because of his service record.
Okay.
Well, they came out there and did the service, the military service. And that's when we